sorry, but I don't have skills like that in reading. Here we go.
I don't have skills like that in writing.
I would switch with you right now. All right. It's just terrible. All right.
Have another drink.
Would you like some glasses?
Just say, how about some
That's-
glasses?
I need
Sounds
like
some
8
glasses
pairs.
are needed
You want me
here.
to hold it back here for you?
I'm not sure if this is a good idea.
Bama,
to
these are
read
just
this.
reading glasses, and I'm sure they will look gorgeous on you. Because you've needed glasses for years.
I wouldn't get them till I was 50,
Okay.
and I was only 48.
Next
Those
year.
are
Next
63
year.
year
Next
old
in 3
glasses.
years, I'll get
Yes,
glasses.
yes, thank God.
Oh. No. What are these 3.0
No,
or?
those are just 2.0s.
No, I really.
Justin's
Next.
Justin's got them.
You want mine?
Santa, you want mine?
Are we a bunch of blind people here? Okay.
No, we're old.
We're just old. All right.
And proud of it, yeah.
So what I'm going to read is from the last chapter, The Stank of Sausage Feet in Home Sweet Home. And so we've done this amazing trip, come all this way, and I had to leave my co-trekkers to go to the other side of the airport in Detroit, and I'm headed to Charlotte. So once at my gate, I gravitate close to the jetway. I'm afraid I won't hear the announcement and I'll miss my flight. So I write a note on a leftover Burger King napkin and set it on top of the hostess stand. Please don't let me sleep through the Charlotte boarding. I'm going home. My backpack is large and entirely uncomfortable, but it's a completely sufficient pillow. Hello Kitty is stuck on repeat, so Michael Bublé pulls me deeply into his ballad, Home.
Another aeroplane, another sunny place. Lucky I know, I wanna go home. Gotta go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. Wanna come home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. Wanna come home.
I hear my flight number and jolt, a complete overreaction based on excessive adrenaline. The boarding process is painfully slow, so I lean against the jetway wall, and Bublé incites me. I stow my bag in the overhead and slide into my window seat. A man takes the aisle seat, and I cram my backpack under the seat in front of me. A young professional woman in her late 20s claims the middle seat. She's consciously dressed to impress and has expensive floral aroma that's subtle and elegant. My guess is high-end medical sales, but I don't care. I just want to inhale her. After adjusting my seatbelt, I can tell I have lost a lot of weight, regardless of what my near-exploding phalanges suggest. My extremities look like blueberry victims of the Willy Wonka factory. I extend my arms to better examine my hands and verbalize. Damn, this can't be right. My seatmate takes an interest, and I find out she's getting a PhD in something that has to do with bioscience or agricultural engineering, something. But we both agree I probably won't die from fat hands and feet syndrome, at least before we land. When the captain turns off the seatbelt sign, I get comfier and commit a sin of enormous proportions. And in a most grievous manner, I take off my shoes. But not just any shoes, I take off my toe shoes. Toe each sleeve. And I've been wearing them for 2 days. Fluid-filled feet explode into freedom. The Jimmy Dean sausage wrapper is nicked and sausage explodes 3 times its original size. The wrapper becomes useless. I'm probably retaining fluid from several locations throughout the Himalayas. But fluid retention isn't the presenting problem. That would be foot odor from hell. I'm equal measures of impressed and mortified by the smell. I hope it's not as bad as I think when a loud female voice in the row behind me exclaims, "Oh my God, what's that smell?" The man in the seat beside her offers, "Maybe there's a baby on board." Even though she's behind me, she's in the aisle seat, not at the window, so I can see her when I turn around. She's petite and fastidious. She's wearing small frame glasses, and she's stunned, her coif immobile with varnish. There will be no stragglers. The barrette is superfluous, but remains close by at her temple, just in case. She's also wearing her winter coat inside a cabin that has to be 75 degrees. She's adamant about the smell. No, it's worse than that. I shove the shoes under my backpack, smush everything forward as far as I can. I want to be done with the drama, but I hear a nasally, high-pitched voice making FBI reports to everyone around her. I can't think in complete sentences anymore, much less try to explain and apologize for offending her delicate faculties. I simply can't. She reminds me of Justin when he was stuck on, "Hey, Suzanne, say something, a hillbilly." I want to tell her exactly what I told him, but this time I mean it. I have to put my shoes back on, and I've got to do it stat. Nancy Drew will figure out where the smell's coming from, and if she finds out how long I've worn the shoes and where they've been, she may lose her mind. I slide down to my seat and extend my legs to pin and drag the offenders back. When I try to slip them back on, I get a rude awakening. My feet are enormous, and they're not going back in these shoes. After a few more attempts with brute force, I have to settle on focusing on damage control. I rest my hobbit-sized feet on top of the shoes, attempting to stifle the smell. I sit upright to refasten my seatbelt, and after readjusting my jacket, I'm hit with it again. Oh, come on, man. The stink's on my fingers. What was an offensive smell to the woman has escalated into a vulgar assault. She barks at the man beside her. "Do you smell it now?" The flight attendant distracts me with an offer of pretzels I want and water I need, but I can't extend my stinky hands across two innocents. I pull my seatback tray down, look at her, and back to the place she should put my snacks. She holds out her hand a little bit further because leaning over two passengers is rude. "Think, Suzanne, think." As the Grinch would say, I have a wonderful, awful idea. I pull my jacket sleeves down over my hands and hold my fabric-covered palms out. Tilting her head, she hands me the pretzels, but then places the bottle of water directly on my tray. The woman behind me still won't let it go, and I catch her seatmate's newest placation. Maybe someone's got air sickness. She cuts him off. "No, I know what that smells like, but this..." I need to distract her, so I turn around toward her while shaking my head vigorously. Sweet home Alabama! Outstanding! I was like, wait a second! Way to go, Barbie!
Thank you. I'm here to help.
Okay. Okay. I need to distract her, so I turn around towards her while shaking my head vigorously. I commiserate. "I know, I get a little whiff of something every now and then."
Says the skunk.
I don't make eye contact, though, because, like with drugs, I rank sins. I might lie for a good enough reason, but I'm not going to be a hypocrite. That's flat out bad character. As I turn back around, I see my seatmate's profile. She's suppressing laughter, so I know she knows, and thankfully, she has a sense of humor and compassion. For the next hour, I rest my head against the window while absently observing the landscape far below. I play scenes in my mind from the past 3 incredible weeks. My brain is trying to synthesize. Hang on, I have to cut this because it's way too long, and I was told I'm giving spoiler alerts, but come on, I'm alive, I'm here. Is it really a spoiler alert? So, I play scenes in my mind from the past incredible 3 weeks, while my brain is trying to synthesize so many amazing experiences as my heart overflows with love and gratitude. I'm not going to allow myself to cry yet, but I get toilet paper out of my backpack just in case. My yellow prayer flag comes out with the toilet paper, and I see it as if for the first time. I see the plane, the heart, and I read my words. "Dear God, thank you for embracing these souls. I pray you grant peace to all that love." crashing in. The worst thing I feared happening to me happened to someone else. I could have died flying into the world's most dangerous airport, but the crash was delayed for 2 days. I could have died at base camp from altitude sickness a few days ago. I could have died from just getting up and turning the wrong way, but I'm still here. So do I ask why? Is that the right question? Is it about that, or is it more bigger? I didn't write that, hopefully. Is it something bigger? Is it God, or is it random chance? It doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on. What you have is today. And you are given a gift. And I decided then and there, my gift is to dance for all the souls that have gone, and for those that will, and dance. When the captain announces, we're 20 minutes from shore. I know these clouds are North Carolina clouds. I want to freeze time to make sure I get everything in order. The world I've just experienced is so different from my own. I'm afraid the two can't coexist. I'm afraid that breaking the clouds will break this dream. And surely that's what the past 3 weeks have been. My gratitude is inexhaustible, as the universe tells me. No, it sings to me. Move on, do you, and every day, dance fearlessly. The irony stretches into humor as I realize the most powerful lesson I've ever learned was taught by Random Buzzard in Kathmandu.
Love you, Bama.